Last week we crossed the Ribble Link and moored up at Tarleton. This week we began at our first mooring in Rufford. The town name Rufford derives from the Old English rough ford, which was the crossing point over the River Douglas.
This is our mooring spot in Rufford on a one-day mooring at Chapel Bridge.
Upon arrival, our Ribble Link companions Adam and Pam recommended that we have a meal at the Hesketh Arms. The Hesketh Arms has a rich history. There are interesting old photos and documents dotted around the pub and restaurant. One of the rooms at the Hesketh Arms was used as a courtroom. There used to be stables at the back for the horses and carriages.
And it is absolutely delicious because I've had a big chunk out of it. These are sweet potato fries and they are wonderful, just the right crispiness. Look at these onion rings.
They're enormous.
They're gigantic.
I've eaten half of this one. It's the size of Saturn. And then this is a steak pie. It's a good deep one with a proper full pie crust and home style chips and lovely cabbage and peas and fine beans and a pint of Vocation Ale, which is delicious. That's my second. And Carol's got water with ice and lemon. Cheers, my dear. And this is in the Hesketh Arms at Rufford. Look at that.
We recommend it.
Very good. Service is good, nice and friendly, lovely place, very clean.
Food is excellent.
Lovely mooring just down from Chapel Bridge in Rufford. It's our fellow travellers' boats. So looking forward to a nice relaxing evening now.
So where are we, Rob?
We're in Go Outdoors, Preston.
And what are we getting?
My birthday present, the Tilley Hat.
Rob's
Established
getting a Tilley
1984,
hat.
same year I was born.
He's getting a Tilley hat for his birthday, so we're here for him to try them on. Updates coming. So this is the color and the style that Rob decided on. So when he sits on it or throws it on the floor or runs over it with the car, it'll look the same. And they're really cool. Open it up. Let's see the inside. They're really cool because they're made in Canada, but that's not why they're cool. They're cool because they're guaranteed for life, and they're replaced free if it ever wears out, so you can't be back.
Floats, ties on, repels rain, blocks UV rays and won't shrink. Made of cotton duck.
Yeah, so you know, hey, there you go.
So we just left our mooring at Rufford and passed under a very low bridge.
Extremely
The boat you can see there is Ella B, which belongs to Russ and Maggie. So a couple of new friends we've made, lovely people. Russ, don't give us the thumbs down you said you were going to give us on our channel. I've said nice things about you, you can't do that to me now.
See them? those boats, boat houses, houseboats.
Yeah.
They're cool looking, yeah. And this, we just passed St. Mary's Marina, Rufford. And this is the first time we've gone this way. So we're going towards the Leeds and Liverpool Canal. I think it might open. Or not. We decided to stay here and explore Rufford.
She brushing you. She brushing you. Look, all that fur coming off.
It's a fur ball.
It's a pillow factory.
Our good friends Debbie and Cole suggested that we have breakfast at the Boathouse.
So this is the standard boater's breakfast. You can see everything that's on here. This is the healthy options breakfast that Carol's got.
Poached eggs.
She got a sausage instead of
Bacon.
bacon. She doesn't really like English bacon very much, do you?
Not well.
Some of it streaky you can cope with, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then we just got tea and orange juice with that. It's a nice spot. You look out over the marina in the distance.
Rufford Old Hall is a beautiful Tudor building surrounded by Victorian and Edwardian gardens. It was built in the 1530s and was in the continuous ownership of the Hesketh family for over 400 years. Rufford Old Hall was donated to the National Trust in 1936. Only the timber-framed Great Hall survives from the original structure. The hall which formed the south wing remains today, mostly as it was built. All the timber work in the hall is richly molded and carved. The hammer beams terminate into figures of angels holding shields. Only one of the angels still retains its wings. The angels are believed to have been rescued during the Reformation. So the glass is around 1730. When you would have what we consider court today, it would often be held here in the Great Hall, which is also a dining room. And the old saying, going to the bench, well, apparently this was the bench. This is the oak screen in Rufford Old Hall. This movable carved wooden screen dates from 1530 to 1540. And it's the only known surviving example from the first half of the 16th century. So now, since we've seen the house and the gardens where Tilley isn't allowed, we are back with Tilley to take her on our little Rufford Hall expedition of the wooded area so that she can enjoy a nice stretch. Oh, there you go. This is her property now. Tilley Hesketh, yes. Dogs like these tables, and Tilley's underneath it. But she particularly likes these tables because there's cracks, and humans are slobs. At least these humans are. And so when we're eating, things fall down in between, like these crumbs here. In the days of King Henry VIII, from 1509 to 1547, churches and religious houses were destroyed, but the chapel at Rufford was left standing until AD 1736, when it was taken down and replaced. The Grade II listed church was built in 1869. Lady Arabella Fermor Hesketh laid the foundation stone on the 11th of January, 1869. There are two bells. One dates from 1746 and the other from 1869. In 1817, vaults were built under the chancel, which is the space around the altar, and Lady Sophie Hesketh, who died in 1817, and Sir Thomas Hesketh, who died in 1784, were placed there. It's a beautiful church with beautiful stained glass windows. If you like historic buildings, it's well worth spending some time here. There are several 17th century gravestones in the churchyard, and the oldest is dated 1632 with the initials T.A., thought to be Thomas Ashcroft. And some of the gravestones even record the occupation of the deceased.
Some very old gravestones here. This one's 1693. And this one of Alice is 1682.
It's like being back in Indiana. There's your corn.
We moor in Burscough, discover a leak, and we take you to an amazing place nearby. See you soon!